Nina from VRFocus. I'm joined by
Piotr Baczyński. I'm CEO of Immersion.
So tell me a little bit about your company. Where are you guys based? How did you guys get into this virtual augmented reality space?
So we're based in Warsaw, Poland, and we got our first development kit of VR headset in late 2013, and we came up with an idea of building a company around VR. And our first idea was to develop virtual reality presentations of real estate investments. So when you build a house, an apartment, or an office buildings, you could use VR to present your concept, present your building to the clients before that building is actually finished. And this was our first product, so we started developing those applications for clients in Europe, Middle East, United States. And then as the VR became more popular in 2014 and 15, we started doing other things, other applications for museums, training, pharmaceutical companies, all different kinds of stuff. Altogether, we did over 60 different projects.
That is absolutely incredible for a space that's so new, obviously. What is the background that you guys come from? Could you come from gaming, software, engineering?
Well, my actual background is political science, but so I had to find something else to do. But we started. My previous company was doing websites, mobile apps, Facebook apps was a thing back then. So it was fairly easy to transfer into new technologies. And also we had some relations with real estate developers. That's also why we had our initial client base for first VR products.
And Poland, does it have a healthy community of virtual and augmented reality developers? Is it something that's new, that's growing, that's quite big?
I would say that Poland has one of the best, most talented communities of developers. You know, the weather is not really great, so there are a lot of people spending their time in front of screens. So we have very talented game developers, app developers. And I would say that Polish people get easily fascinated with anything new. Because we have this feeling that we have to catch up with the West at least, and so I would say it was fairly easy to implement new technologies. And if you look at, for example, Polish real estate market, almost every single big real estate project has virtual reality application right now presenting it.
Wow. The future is in Poland. So tell me a little bit about this app. How did you guys decide to do this? How did you guys develop this partnership with HTC? When was it released? What is it all about?
Well, so basically, when we were creating all those projects for buildings, we realized that one of the biggest advantages of virtual reality is this real sense of scale. Because if you go into a virtual reality space, you immediately feel whether this room is too big or too small, or how many desks you can fit in. Is the kitchen, too close to the entrance? Whatever, any different question, you immediately understand. And this is especially true for people with limited spatial imagination. I would say most people have problem with understanding how this particular interior will look after it's designed. And it's not even only about the scale. For example, if you are about to buy new tiles for your bathroom or buy some flooring for your office and you look at a little sample, it's very hard to judge whether you really like it or not. You just look at a few square inches of material. But if you surround yourself with this material, you put yourself in virtual reality, you immediately understand that, okay, this works or this doesn't work. So when we were doing our projects, it was a time-consuming process. We had to develop a different app every time we got a new project. So we had this idea to create a tool that makes it very easy for users to design those places by themselves. And we look at it as something, it's not really a real design tool. I would say it's something like a communication tool. If you have a company that wants to, let's say, lease office space, and you have a company that's looking for a new office, they can use our app TrueScale to basically design this concept immediately, check whether they like open space or a larger number of smaller offices, test different furniture, get inside in VR, and they immediately understand what they're talking about. And then they can move to actual design.
So if, say, like a design company or a wallpaper company were to want to use TrueScale VR, would they be able to implement their patterns, their materials, their textures into the app, and then that would be translated into the experience?
Yes, basically we have TrueScale available on Viveport and Steam for users with initial set of objects, but if there's a company that wants to use it, they can put their own stuff, their own objects, their own materials into the application. It's very easy to import them. We provide that service and they get their own version of TrueScale with their own objects that they can use in their showroom and give it to their sales team and all that.
And does that also mean that whilst you're in the experience, you're able to go, okay, there's like a little shopping basket of how much you're actually spending?
Yes, of course, and you actually get the full pricing list, and you can also, for example, if you draw a room and you fill it with tiles or flooring, the app will tell you how many square meters you need to buy roughly to get that fitted.
That's fantastic, but you also mentioned that there's an augmented reality side to it as well.
Yes, so we are looking very closely into augmented reality, and I would say that one of our biggest, we do about 5-6 different augmented reality projects as well right now, because AR is becoming very popular. It's becoming available to smartphones all over the world. So we see AR as a great opportunity for the technology in general, but also for our applications such as TrueScale. We want to add AR features so you can basically project mock-ups of your design on your floor, then expand them, or go to the place where you actually want to build a building, build that house, and have an augmented reality visualization of that building being there.
So that would be something that's both for AR Core and AR Kit, available for tablets and for phones, so you'd be able to walk around and implement the designs into your house.
Yeah, exactly. And in the future, we strongly believe that AR and VR will mix together into one technology. So, and it's thanks to both technologies using the same gaming engines, basically Unity and Unreal. It's very easy for us to convert anything we do for VR into AR.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. I would love to hear what other stuff you're doing. Is there a website that our viewers could go to find out more and potentially also work together with you on future prototypes?
Sure. There's a website, our website, immersion.pl. You could learn about our projects. We do a lot of projects with HTC, who is our partner, who's co-founding some of our projects. Not only TrueScale, but recently we started developing a VR game together. So there's a lot of stuff we do, and check it out.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Head over to VRFocus.com if you want to find out more about what they're doing. Is that website in Polish or English?
It's in English, yeah.
Fantastic. Just wanted to double check that. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.